And the first story that I have today is about real estate in Nigeria. I don't know why the camera is kind of zooming in behind and blurring me out. But anyway, the first story I have here for today is about real estate in Nigeria. And I watched the video actually, and I just wanted to react to that video. So without any further ado, I'm going to play that video and then I'll give my reactions to that or my thoughts to that. I just need to find that video and share my screen, of course. But here we go. Let's share our screen and then we go from there. I think it has to be this one. So yeah, I'm just gonna share this one right here, and boom, we have it up here. All right. Here we go. And before I play this, I just want to see who this guy is. Scott Iguma. So shout out to you, Scott Iguma. I'm using your reaction or your video. I'm going to be reacting to your video for today. And let's get into this. I'm going to start it afresh. And here we go.
The house somewhere in Texas going for $3.7 million. This is another house somewhere in Texas going for $3.4 million. This is a house somewhere in Lagos going for $5 million. Now let's compare these three houses and see if they worth the price. This is the first house in Texas going for
It's a 5-bedroom, 5.1 baths. It's a 3-car garage. It's 7,042 square feet. It's currently listed at $3,697,700, which is $525 price per square foot, and it's sitting on a 0.46 acre lot, which is roughly 20,000 square feet.
The second house in Texas going for
It's a 5-bedroom, 5.2 baths. It's a 2-car garage. It's 6,651 square feet. It's currently listed at $3,400,000, which is $511 price per square foot, and it's sitting on a 0.34 acre lot, which is roughly 14,800 square feet.
And lastly, this is the house somewhere in Lagos going for $5 million. There are two things involved here. Either you guys are selling these houses to fraudsters, corrupt politicians, drug lords, and probably even using it for money laundering. And again, people are also buying this house to post and not to enjoy. Because when one celebrity buy a house of $1 million, the other one that they are both doing competition, we want to buy a own for $2 million. So you say, and me get money pass. And then we are buying these houses to post and not to enjoy it. And they are selling these houses to your ego. But this is a pandemic and it has to stop. Because if you keep selling these houses overpricedly, rent will increase. And if rent increase, guess what? Cost of living will increase. Because where do you expect people to get money to pay their rent? From their various businesses. They will also increase the cost of their various businesses so they can afford an expensive rent. And in no time, this city will sink. We will cripple this city. We will cripple it. Within the next 10 years, a 2-bedroom duplex in an average location will cost $100 million. This is a pandemic. It has to be stopped. Don't treat this as urgent. Within the next 20 years, the Lagos city will sink. And Lagos being a major city in Nigeria, will cut across every state and will be having an increase in poverty. We are already having lots of homeless people roaming around the streets. No house to stay. They are not even building houses for the common men again. The common men can't afford houses again. Most of them now are living from one swamp to another, making houses with wood. Some of them are living in their businesses, in their stores. This is a house somewhere in Texas going for $3.7 million. This is another house somewhere in Texas going for $3.4.
Pause this real quick and take this out of the screen. But we get the idea here. And I think every Nigerian can relate to this, just exorbitant, ridiculous amounts, the price tags they put on these houses, especially in Lagos. And to me, honestly, I agree with this young man 100%. These houses have no businesses. These houses have no business being the amount that they cost. especially in Lagos. We know the state of Lagos, it's to just to say for lack of words, right? It's not the most beautiful city in the world. There's congestion, there's traffic issues, there's road network issues, there's pollution all around the place, in terms of noise, smells, drainage. The drainage system is just, they don't even have a drainage system, not to even say it's crazy or anything. There's no drainage system in the city, and this is supposed to be the mega city in Nigeria, right? And in these same neighborhoods, you see houses going for ridiculous amounts, right? Putting price tags on these houses. I think it's ridiculous, and this guy definitely pointed it out correctly. I like the way he had the comparisons with other houses that cost the same amount. And in the USA, we're talking about in the USA, right? These are houses that are very functional. You have houses with maybe 5.5 bathrooms, two living rooms, three living rooms, 4, 5, 6 bedrooms. It's just very functional. And then you go to the yard, some of them would have like, maybe even lakes, not just to say a few, right? Some of them would have like mini lakes, mini golf, what's it called? Mini golf courses, actual functional houses. But you go to Lagos and then you see houses with some small pond and they call it a swimming pool, which is ridiculous, right? It looks like a fish pond or something, and then they call it, oh, house with a swimming pool. That's not even a pool, that's a pond. It looks like a fish pond, right? And because of that pond, they put it in the compound or whatever, right? They make those houses. It just drives up the cost of these houses for no real reason. For the houses are not functional. Like if you see the way the houses, the quality of the finishing of the houses, like the edges are not like actual angles, like straight angles. The doors, you see the doors, the paint jobs are ridiculous. Just a whole lot of imperfections, right, in these houses. And for some reason, it's on the banana island, so it has to cost ₦1 billion. It has to cost $5 million just because it's on the banana island, right? What's so exciting about the banana island? I don't know. I mean, I didn't obviously. I can't afford a house there, obviously. So I don't want anybody coming to the conversation here and be saying, "Oh, it's because you cannot." Yeah, I can't afford it, and even if I could, I wouldn't, because it's just a waste of money. It's just there are cities like cities in South Africa, cities in Turkey, cities in Egypt. Even I'm not even Egypt, South Africa, cities in Tunisia, cities in Morocco, Algeria, that are way more beautiful than Lagos, and they don't even cost that much to own houses in those cities, right? Like the common basic things are there for these people, for the people who live in those cities, right? Let me do a quick search. So I like to search, right? City view. Let me see if I'm going to see anything real quick. City views in Cairo. Let's go to Cairo. Right? Let's go to Cairo. Or let's say houses in Cairo. All right, I see properties for sale in Cairo. I'm going to share my screen again just because, right? Just because. I'm going to share my screen again so we can all see this together, right? All right. So now we see these houses, right? I don't know what the conversion rate in Egypt to the dollar would be, right? But this is 11 million Egyptian money. I don't know what it's called, right? But here, let's take a look at this one. And I'm going to do that as well, right? Let's see exchange rates. Let's see exchange rates. And then I'm going to figure out what I hope it's going to let me do this real time and not waste my time. All right, I'm trying to. This is trying to waste my time here. Let's see if I can make this fast. For some reason, I can't. I used to do the. Okay, there we go. Found it. We're going to say Egypt. Egyptian pound. There we go. So let's see what 11 million. Let's put the exact amount there. It's 1111. Let's copy it instead and just paste it. All right, let's copy and paste and see what it is. All right, so this is 221. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to share the screen as well. Share this tab instead. So I'm going to zoom in here. You see what it is, right? 11 million Egyptian pound to the dollar. We have $221,000. $221,000. So that's this house. That's this house right here. It's $221,000. Now let's take a look at the pictures, right? Let's see what this house looks like. If it's a condo or a house or whatever it is, right? Let's see what it looks like. Seems like it's a condo. Look at the neighborhood, right? You have good road network. You see the good roads, right? It's a condo unit, I guess. You have community pool, good view, beautiful view. You see all this good stuff, right? Look at the skyline. You have this view of the skyline, right? All this good stuff for $221,000, right? I'm gonna go look for another house, another property here in Egypt. Let's see this one. This one says it's 23 million Egyptian pounds, right? All right, let's see. Let's see what this looks like. I don't know if it comes with all these amenities, you know, the furniture and all that good stuff. I don't know if it comes with all of that, right? But look at the yard. It has green grass in the backyard. It has green grass in the backyard. I'd like to see the neighborhood, but this one is not showing me that. Unfortunately, it's not showing me the neighborhood. All right, let's see if we can find another one. Let's see if we can find another one. I don't know. For me, though, in general, I just think that the houses in Lagos are just overpriced, right? And that's just my opinion. And the young man that I played this video earlier, I think he just, it's. I mean, he was stating some reasons why it's a bad thing. It's going to drive price of cost of living up and all. Even putting that aside, the price tags on these houses are just not worth it. The price tags on the houses definitely not worth it. Let's look at Lagos Banana Island houses. Let's see Property Pro. All right, let's see this one. Okay. It's hard to zoom into these. It only has 6 pictures, and this is going for 850 million naira. I don't know, man. I just think let's look at the amenities here. It has a boys' quarter, security doors, street lights, 24 hours electricity, drainage system. I don't know about the drainage system, man. We all know how it is in Lagos. The drainage system, there's no drainage system to start with. You know, not to talk about the drainage. There's just no drainage system in the city. You know. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think. This is what I think. I think they're overpriced. The properties in Lagos, especially the city of Lagos or other cities in the states, they're just overpriced for no reason. It's not like there are amenities that come up. It's not like there maybe the playground. There's a playground for kids. It's not like there's a park for where people can just go hang out and chill. It's not like there's community centers. Nothing of those sorts. The prices of these houses just keep going up for no reason. For no reason. For no reason. Just because. Nobody can even explain why these things happen. It's not like they built a new road or they built a new school or they built a new maybe light rail. Nothing. The prices just keep going up year after year after year after year. I don't know, man. I mean, some economies might tell you it's not sustainable. I definitely agree with them too. It's definitely not sustainable. I mean, these prices are just going up all for greed. For no actual reason are these prices going up. I mean, if anyone can tell me why the prices of houses in Lagos are going up, I'd like to know for sure. I mean, some people would say, "Oh, there's electricity and all that." Shouldn't that be a thing, though? Like, shouldn't the electricity be like something that's a given? Shouldn't that be a thing? Like something that it's a given. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's ridiculous, man. I think the government can do better for sure. I mean, there could be light rails, there could be water, even the waters. The Lagos State has a lot of water bodies, right? That could be turned into parks, cleaned up. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think a lot of things could be better in the country, not just the not just Lagos, right? A lot of things in the country could be better, but it's what it is.